Y'all, I just watched the last episode of Grownish. I'm so upset. Oh, so upset. What you mean Jazz and Sky couldn't make it? For the last episode, Jazz and Sky make it. Ugh. The moment Luca called on the phone, I was like, oh my God. Not Luca calling the jail. Not Luca calling the jail so he in love her. But then Zoe curved him because like Luca be just doing anything. This is the second graduation that they just grazed by. Like it didn't happen. We didn't get to really see Zoe graduate like that, and we didn't really get to see Andre graduate like that. We just got like a flash of a moment. I'm sad that the show is over because Grownish was really like my it show. Like at one point, I'm not even gonna hold you. Like I used to come home and watch Grownish every day. Like when I first started watching Grownish, when I first found out about it, and then it was to the point where I had certain episodes like that I knew where they were in different seasons where I would just go home and just watch the episode because like I liked the episode. I mean, okay, where can I start? Should I start with a new crew first or start with the old crew first? I'm gonna start with the old crew first. One thing that I just really wish that we could have gotten in these last two seasons of Grownish was more episodes with the old crew. If I can remember, we might have had, I'm gonna say 4 max in the last two seasons that Junior was like the main face of the show. I wish that we could have seen them because the way they talked about how their relationship drifted apart, I wish that that was documented on camera. Because we didn't really get a chance to know where everyone was at in their lives until this last episode. And I feel like, you know, for them to have set the tone for 4 seasons and then just to not see them again, like rarely see them in between, I wish we could have gotten that more because like they said, it was important. Like your relationships do change when you grow up, once you leave college. Everybody's life, they go back home, everybody's life goes in a different direction. I wish we could have saw that. For Vivek and Anna to have gotten together, and we've only seen Vivek and Anna together twice in the last 2 seasons, is wild. Like everybody, like Vivek and Anna was not something that everyone was expecting, but it was such a wild card that they kind of like alluded to throughout the show that now they finally got together, we don't see them. And then to find out that Anna miscarried on the last episode of the show is crazy because like why did we not see this? Like we don't know. Like did Vivek go to school? Did he finish? We don't know. We never got told anything. We just was telling that, you know, he was gonna go to another school. Like, what is Anna doing? What is her career? I know she said, I think in the last episode she was in when she came to visit Zoe for her show, that she opened up a yoga studio or something. And to like be involved in entrepreneurship, like I think that's great. Like I feel like that was something we should have seen. Now I'm not saying that every episode, like, you know, had to have the old crew in it, but what's 5 episodes a season when your season have like 20 some odd episodes? You know? I wish Vivek would have stayed close. Like I missed the three of them together, Doug, Aaron, and Vivek, because Vivek was like I don't want to say Vivek was the comedic relief, but he added an interesting dynamic to Doug and Aaron's friendship. Like, I just feel like they had like a really cool friendship, and I miss them being together, just like the three of them being together today. Like, when Zoe had started saying how she felt about Aaron, and Doug hit Vivek and was like holding together. He was like, nope. That's so funny. Like, I miss them. And like when he went out there with them, when Vivek went on to the dock where Doug and Aaron were just by themselves, and he had the drinks and they were having like, you know, a powwow, and then he was like, if my girl is best friends with your girl, what's the point of, you know, like, you not telling me any tea or whatever? And he was just like, I don't know any tea. Anna keeps everything, you know, with their friendship really private. And I was just like, that's interesting. But, you know, like, I miss that. Last but not least, as much as we love Daz together, we get a text message at the end of the episode with Doug texting Jazz, I really miss you, and she sends a heart. Oh, y'all could have been put Doug and Jazz back together. You could have had Doug leaving some episodes to go and visit Jazz for all I care, if Jazz wasn't gonna be on camera. Like, and we never found out if like Sky ever graduated. Did she win at the Olympics? Did she place? Like, we didn't hear nothing. Like, I mean, Naomi has, you know, like, sparingly mentioned, like, her relationship with her child's father. But we don't even know how her law school situation is going. Like, it's just crazy. And then, Zoe, I'm happy Zoe and Aaron got married. But in that capacity, like, for us to get all of this build up, for them to just have a spur of the moment yacht wedding. I mean, if they spur of the moment got married in Mexico, the spur of the moment yacht wedding is, I guess, right along for them. But I would have liked to see Ruby and Earl and Jack and Diane and Dre and Bo present for that. I don't know. I just love a good TV moment. Like, I mean, she did have Junior there, but like, what would it have been like? Come on, y'all. If Diane was a bridesmaid and Devontae was the little ring bearer. Oh my God, that would have been such a moment. Like, and then I just knew that we was going to see the family because Andre's graduating. Like, Andre graduated and we didn't get no family. No family was there. Nobody from the family called and told him congratulations. Like, what? Oh my God. And of course, like, the guy on the yacht, like the captain of the yacht, like, I'm pretty sure that yacht is rented out for like weddings and stuff like that all the time. So I'm not surprised that he was able to marry them, but like, they wasn't even together a little bit before they got married. They just was like apart for months and then just got married. Well, I guess so was Whitley and Dwayne. So, whatever. Okay, and I ain't gonna even hold you. I don't even care about Junior friends like that. So I'm only gonna talk about him and Kiela. I just wish that Junior would have been with Kiela from the jump and not Justine. I mean, Annika, I'm sorry. I just wish Junior would have been with Kiela from the beginning because, like, they had that spark from the beginning. They just never, like, you know, they just never went with it. And so, like, for them to have this whole build-up moment, like, coming towards the end of the season, like, after the whole thing didn't work out with him and Annika, you know, like, him being disappointed. I know he was disappointed a couple episodes ago because, like, she's going to Portugal for the summer, and like he said, it just felt like they were starting something that was just gonna fizzle out, and he was bummed about it. Like, I do feel like he owed her a conversation, but like, let's think about it. Like, they didn't even get a chance to start anything. Like, so for them to just come together on the boat, and then they finally had that conversation, and then they talk about how they gonna send DMs to each other back and forth on the app. I'm just like, I would love to have seen their love story develop a little bit more. So like, now the show ends and we're just left, to our imagination of what we think might happen. And I don't like open-ended, like, series finales. I want closure. And I just feel like I didn't get any closure. I guess that's what it took me 10 minutes, 11 minutes to get to that point. Like, I just feel like I didn't get any closure. And then, of course, like, I'm happy, like, that Junior was able to come to his like, I was happy that he was able to come to, like, his good sense and take the job of Rich Paul. So now at least I know, like, Junior is starting out, his life, his adult life, with a job. I just wish, like, we could see the transition from college a little bit into grown. I just wish that, I feel like Grownish could have been so much more. That's what I'm saying. Like, Grownish had the potential to move past college because it's Grownish. Like, you ain't grown, but you grown and you still figuring it out. Like, everybody, including the old crew, was Grownish. Like, even if we didn't get Anna and Vivek, if we could have just got Aaron and Zoe and then, Junior and what they were doing, like, for the moving forward Grownish, I probably would have sufficed with that. I mean, it's so much content that could have been written, because once you graduate college, like, that 22 to 30, it's a lot that happened in between there, and we never get TV shows that really center around, like, that age demographic. We always get either, like, high school. We may get some college shows, but it's hard to do a college show because a lot of college shows don't make it as far as Different World and Grownish did. So honestly, I commend Grownish for making it 6 seasons, because Different World made it 6 seasons, and that's 2 black shows, 2 black college shows that, made impact on the television industry. I'm not saying that Grownish is going to have the impact Different World did, but it's good to know that a predominantly black cast, they even tweaked it a little bit and had them going to a PWI. I feel like that was a different aspect as well, because you get different elements that you don't necessarily get at a HBCU. So I'm fine with that. What else? I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, did I talk about Anna and Vivek getting pregnant? So I really wish we would have known that. Oh my God. How old is Luna now? I mean, and also, it wouldn't make sense for Luca to come to Zoe and Aaron's wedding, because Luca still loves Zoe. Whether he had a girlfriend or not, he always loved Zoe. Like, I mean, I just can't believe they got married. I mean, I knew that they were going to get married, but I can't believe they actually really got married. Like, I'm not even going to hold y'all. I thought that Zoe saying no was perfect, because it was everything we did not expect. Like, but then, could they really have given us a show without Aaron? And could they really have ended the show without Zoe and Aaron getting married? I also kind of feel like we should have got one more episode with, like, a time jump. Like, if they was going to end the show, we could have got them being married. But I also, like we want to see them in the future, like where they were like 5 years later type thing for the last episode. You know how like kind of like how on As Told by Ginger, y'all watch As Told by Ginger? You know, As Told by Ginger got canceled abruptly, but the last episode of As Told by Ginger, of course, Ginger was narrating the episode, but the episode started off with her reading a book in a book bar. And so just like the same style, like how Zoe and Junior always narrate the show, if they would have done a 5 years later type episode where we could see them like growing and living their life and like where they are now, like I feel like that would have been a perfect closure. Like, and then they could have just closed the book on Grownish, and then we could have just heard that "Watch out now, I'm grown now" as the outro, and then that would have been that. I feel like that would have been perfect. I don't know. I'm just saying things that I wish would have happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, but overall, I feel like the episode, if I could give it, okay, I ain't gonna say if I could give it a rating or if I could give it a grade, but you know how like when you go to work and you get an exceptional, a needs improvement, or no, it's not needs improvement, it's exceptional, satisfactory, and needs improvement, I would give them an S for satisfactory. Like it wasn't like exceptional, but I'm satisfied. Like I don't have nothing bad to say. I got things that I would have done. I got things that I would say could have been done better, but I'm satisfied with the outcome because like the episode did give me the feels. I already went in with the feels because the show is ending, and it was like one of my favorite shows. 2, I was in the feels just off the fact of seeing Nomi, Anna. Almost everybody was there, so like I was off the feel. I had the feels off of that. 2, like I had the feels off the fact that like after Aaron and Junior hadn't spoken for a while, they got back cool, and then Junior was there for Aaron, like as his brother. You know, like it's just the bond that they developed between each other because of Zoe. Like I felt like that was precious. And then of course, like the conflict between Aaron and Zoe, and Aaron even like he to that moment was still holding Zoe accountable. Like Aaron always held Zoe accountable. And like he wanted her to confront him. Like, tell me why you just left me hanging, and then you just left me there in limbo, and then like the embarrassment that he felt. Like I was already in my feels because of that. And then they had a conversation about not being as close, about how real life happens after you leave college, how you always, like, people have this, and I had it too, like, people have this whole mindset, like, oh my God, I spent my 4 years with these people are like the loves of my life, like, I've met my match with these people in college, and then y'all grow apart, y'all get lives, y'all are working, y'all get married, y'all have children, y'all like are going back to school for degrees, like everything happens. So then it's like you facing that fact, so that also puts you in that feeling. Like anybody who's graduated college and anybody who had a friend group, like y'all lives are not the same. And so like, you know, it like honestly, that whole episode should have been about the old gang and not the new one. Let me not say that. That's me. But yeah, I'm satisfied. And then, just so happenly, like, Rich tell him to watch the yacht. Okay, he takes Aaron. Okay, then he sends a picture to his friends. Okay, and then now all the friends are on the boat, the Greek friends included. Like, and then it turns into a yacht graduation party. Like. And not Rich calling him saying, you know the boat got cameras. I'm like, not you gonna get fired on your first day, Junior. But he didn't get fired. So yeah, y'all. That's Grownish. Oh my God, I'm in the 5th. This is my last Grownish review. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Team Zuka, not Team Zuka, Team Zarin. I hope y'all are happy. Congratulations. Oh, watch out, y'all. We grown now. Like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested, since Grownish is over, I am reviewing All American, and All American Homecoming is coming back, and OVERRRRRRRRR is coming back. So if you like my Grownish reviews, stay tuned for my All American reviews, my All American Homecoming, and my OVERRRRRRR reviews. Watch out, y'all. We grown now. Deuces.